This tends to happen every time I get on an uploading kick. I've noticed it's a cycle with YouTube for me where I'll get the itch and I'll have all these video ideas that I'm so excited to make, and I can't do anything else until I upload these videos, and it's a second full-time job to me and all the things, and I get so excited, and then all of a sudden I stop. And it's not because I don't want to make videos, but I think it's because just life gets in the way. My momentum stops for some reason. You know, one of the times being I moved into college from my hometown, from high school. I went from high school to college. That kind of slowed down my momentum. And now I moved 2 months ago now to my new house in a new state and started a new job. And that kind of killed my momentum too, because just all the drama with moving and adjusting and everything. And now we're closer to friends and family, so we're being more social. So there's a lot that's kind of slowed down my momentum, which always sucks, because I remember making a video a while back being like, I have a video for every single week for the next 8 months, and I'm gonna upload every single week. And while I do, if I wanted to make those videos, I could, but I think I'm gonna stop putting pressure on myself to make videos because it always starts as something fun and something I want to do, and then once it stops becoming fun and it starts feeling like work, that's when I don't want to do it, because it's not my job. And plus, this is my creative outlet. I do this because I enjoy being artistic and creative, and if I'm just forcing it out there, then what's the point? If it's supposed to be my creative outlet, then what's the point of doing it if I'm not being creative and I'm forcing myself to do it? So to tie this back to kind of the theme of my channel being healing relationship with overworking and burnout and all this stuff, since moving, I have slowed down a lot. I have woken up before work, got my gym out of the way before I go to work, get home from work at 4:15, and then I have the whole afternoon to just read my book or spend time with my fiance or hang out with friends or just relax. And I'm really enjoying that. I was talking this morning to my fiance about this. I go through these cycles of being bored and then being excited about all the things I could be doing. And then I sign up for all these things and I completely overbook myself. And then a few months down the line, even though I'm doing things I enjoy, I am overwhelmed and stressed out and miserable. And then I crash and burn. And I'm kind of at the crash and burn point of that cycle where at the beginning of the year, I was working a terrible job, so I didn't have any time for anything. I was just in survival mode, trying to survive while in this horrible job. Then when I had a little bit of freedom because I was working less, I joined a choir. I started playing tennis. That was an hour away from where I worked. I started going to the gym more. And so I started uploading YouTube consistently. So I had all these things that I was doing. And while they were all fun things, I'm in my 20s, I have a little bit of disposable income, so I can just do whatever I want. And unfortunately for me, I want to do everything and it stresses me out. And now that I had to move and we're getting married this year, I'm just in a phase of life where I don't want to be busy. I even had an opportunity to sign up for a little extracurricular activity here in my new town, and I was supposed to start today actually, and I decided that I wasn't going to do it. I had originally signed up, but then I told them, hey, I'm not going to be able to do it this fall, but maybe next year. And that was like a moment of growth for me. And it's not because it was like an hour and a half a week commitment, but just having something where I have to do that isn't work, it just is not appealing to me right now. Even though I would have enjoyed it, even though I would have had a lot of fun, and in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't have made me super busy, but I just don't want an extra commitment right now. and that's okay. And I'm just very proud of myself for doing that. I know it seems silly, but as somebody who has spent my entire life booking myself to the absolute max because I felt like I had to prove something, I felt like that was how I proved my worth, was how busy I could be while functioning. I'm realizing now I don't have to do that. I can chill. I just got home from work. It's a Monday, and I can just spend my afternoon reading and sitting outside. I've got a porch now. I'm enjoying my porch. And it's just so amazing that I don't feel pressure to perform anymore, at least right now. I'm sure this chronic burnout will come in waves. And I do plan on making a video fully about my journey to healing my chronic burnout, but in order to post that, I have to fully heal from my chronic burnout. So it's a work in progress. I also have other videos that I want to share. For example, my bedroom / office / closet room has been in the works. It's gonna be a full video when it's done, but we've been here 2 months and it's still a wreck. So there's that, and I'll be vlogging my bachelorette trip and my wedding weekend, and I've got a couple videos planned with some friends. So I'm not gonna stop posting, but I'm gonna stop putting pressure on myself to post and make videos when I don't I don't want to, I guess, when it's not a priority for me, if that makes sense. Because I love it. Like, I love making videos. I've always loved making videos, and I say that all the time. So it's what I love to do, but I'm not gonna force myself to do it because then it's not fun anymore. So thank you guys for listening to me ramble. Thank you for sticking with me. I will be consistent at some point, but for now, I will keep the videos coming just once I'm inspired again and once I have a video to share, then I will post them and I'll keep you guys updated. But thanks so much for watching. In the meantime, give this video a thumbs up. Check out some of my other videos. I'm really proud of the videos I posted this year. So make sure you check those out and subscribe to the channel for what's to come. And I'll see you guys in the next one.